it comes to people who need professional live feed, they're able to call us.
As Zelen Production, what kind of events do you basically work on?
We do a lot of conferences.
Yes.
We do a lot of national events. We do a lot of UN events. Some of the people call us the presidential team or the high-end production team
because more corporate function. Walk us through how you do this, from preparation to setting up to getting ready, so that somebody gets to know how you do this kind of work.
So one thing we have as Lane Production, no matter how small the gig is, we set a day before. But if we have a lot of gigs in one day, we go and set each gig at a time. They go set up, do a dry run, make sure everything goes through and the client is happy. Because the reason why we set a day before, in case there's anything to bring, anything missing, anything that needs to be fixed, we actually do funerals as well.
You do funerals?
Yeah.
Hey, people are crying for you. You are busy making money. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of the MC's Chimeza. We believe that events are meant to be done by professionals. And this time around, we've decided to bring a general, one of the gentlemen that we believe has turned live production, live feeds, videography and production, photography, and he has owned it. I believe you cannot speak of anything to do with live feed, live streaming in this country, and the name does not come up. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as I welcome the CEO, Len Production. Sebo, welcome to the MC's Chimeza.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so cool. First things first, Sebo. How is business?
Business is okay. It has been moving well.
Yes.
Maybe besides right now, as you know, we had a little bit of Ebola. So
Yes.
of course, few events were cancelled.
Yes.
Some were postponed.
Yes.
But things are getting better right now.
You are getting there. So to our viewer that doesn't know Len Production CEO, maybe you could start by giving us a brief introduction of who you are and anything that you want our clients to get to know who you are and our viewers.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Shafic Senabulya from Lane Production, where we do photography, videography, live streaming, and event setup. And we specialize more into the corporate space. But at Lane Production, we do photography, videography, live streaming, and the event setup. Yeah, that's more something about Lane Production.
Okay. Katakumuntu, a layman that doesn't know a difference between a live stream and the live feed. What is the difference between these two? Live stream and live feed.
When it comes to, I'll begin with the live stream. When it comes to live stream, usually this is one way. So usually sometimes we do either we are streaming to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, most of the social media platforms. And people usually are following, and it's usually one way. You don't like talk to the person streaming. And when it comes to live feed, and before I even go to live feed, sometimes into the live stream, we also have live broadcast. Sometimes we are sending to maybe TV channels, whereby we are sending to a feed to different local TVs or international TVs. And when it comes to the live feed, usually the numbers, you find that nowadays, as you know, our African culture, we have someone has a wedding of over 2,000, 3,000, even if not a wedding, a corporate event. For example, we are doing the Basubis when they were meeting the president back then. So you find that the number is too high, and most of the people are not going to be able to see what is happening. So what we usually do is add the different screens, LED screens in different areas, depending how the people are sitting. And we had our cameras. So we are able to put whatever is happening onto the camera. And being that we are professional and we use equipment that is really professional, we are able to put video switchers. So we are switching between the different angles of cameras. And basically we are showing you whatever is happening in the main. At the same time, people are able to see whatever is happening, who came, because if you're having an event of 2,000 people, they're not able to see themselves that who came, all of them will not be able to see each other. But we have cameras which are wireless, jib, so people keep on moving around. So you look on the screen, you see the person speaking, you see the person who invited, people clapping. So we basically tell the story around that to make sure that someone gets a feel as if they are close, even if they are not close.
Yes.
Yeah, the same applies to concerts. The numbers are usually big. So people are not able to reach to the front, are not able to see the stage. So you help and give them the close shot of that event. So that's usually the difference between the live streaming and the live feed. So for the live feed, we don't go online, specifically within the area for the people around. Then for the live stream, that's when we go beyond, and still the live broadcast, the same thing. We go beyond. For example, back then we were doing the nomination, the president nominations, the tally center. You find that people normally are not in one place, so you're able to send them the feed to different locations. And also if you're having, for example, you don't want to have a lot of cameras. You have invited media people, different TV stations. So we take over as Lane Production, have the main event, then we are able to give the feed still to the local TVs, to the other people, to avoid a lot of commotion, also to save the client his budget.
Okay, for a layman, walk us through how you do this, from preparation to setting up to getting ready, so that somebody gets to know how you do this kind of work as Lane Production.
So as Lane Production, if we have an event, for example, the event is going to happen tomorrow. Let me use tomorrow because that's the closest. So if it's going to happen tomorrow, what usually happens is we are actually very experienced that we can come to a location. For example, if your event is beginning at 6 or at midday, we can set for roughly 15 to 20 minutes. And the setup is done.
So meaning you can do more than 3-4 gigs a day.
Yeah, but besides that, we do not risk. So one thing we have as Lane Production, no matter how small the gig is, we set a day before. So what happens, the team will come a day before from office. Usually from office, people are able to, there's a way we allocate equipment. There's a equipment list. This side, this is the equipment that is going.
You have a checklist.
We have a checklist. Yeah, so we have a checklist. People are able to confirm, what am I taking, this. And usually once they prepare that, I have to go through. Because on my side, I know almost every equipment that a person needs on each site. So I make sure you have the equipment that you need and also some extra spare. Yeah, but if we have a lot of gigs in one day, you find that there's no need to rush teams, that separate the teams. We go and set each gig at a time.
Yes.
So we drive a car to Serena. They reach at Serena, set, because there's enough time. The gig is tomorrow, so no rush. They go set up, do a dry run, make sure everything goes through and the client is happy. Then they remove whatever small things that can be taken by someone. So that car now stays with that equipment for that set.
Yes.
Then the other guys go to another site, be able to set. Also make sure everything is tested, make sure everything is okay. A dry run is done by the client to confirm the things are perfect. And that's it. So the following day, once the team comes, everything is just connect where it is supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah, so the team is already aware. Whoever is going to do that job is supposed to be on the setup before. So to make sure everything is aligned the way it is supposed to be.
Yes.
And in the morning, it's a complete few minutes, we are on. Yeah, so that's how usually our setups are.
Okay, so you work from morning until when the function closes.
If it's the event is today, even if it's starting at midday, we at least there by 3 hours earlier. At least on the day of the event, because the reason why we set a day before to avoid, in case there's anything to bring, anything missing, anything that needs to be fixed, because sometimes clients will give wrong information because they are trying to see how that your budget doesn't go high. So the reason why we go before is make sure we test.
Yes.
So the following day, the team comes when they know everything is aware, and we do not, of course, stop until the event is done.
Okay. So as Lane Production, what kind of events do you basically work on?
We do a lot of conferences.
Yes.
We do a lot of national events. We do a lot of UN events. And one of the things they know about us is we do actually some of the people call us the presidential team or the high-end production team,
on,
because
more corporate functions.
So because we have gained a lot of experience around that. We know the rules of these events. We know we are able to bring in even people to tell us something about the corporate events, the state events, to try to understand, to avoid a lot of errors. So we do a lot of conferences. We have done a lot of national events, the Independence Day, Rose Day, talk about it, any national event day for the last 3-4 years. And we do a lot of UN jobs, also conferences, documentaries. So we are known more about, for the direct contacts, we are known more about the corporate events. And being that we don't only deal with direct clients. However much we are pre-qualified with ministries, government, UN, we are pre-qualified by all these clients. We also do suppliers.
Okay.
Whereby we cover a gap between these events companies, agencies, photographers, videographers. So we end up doing extra events. For example, you find that every weekend we have about 34 events, weddings.
Yes, you do weddings as well.
Yeah, we do weddings as well. Because we, when it comes to people who need professional live feed, they're able to call us. So we give screens and live feed on weddings as well. Every weekend we almost have a minimum of 2.
Yes.
And that's for the side of suppliers, those who are photographers, videographers, they handle weddings. Then when it comes to the events companies as well, you find that they have these extra events whereby, because as Lane Production, our focus when we are coming, by the way, it was about not the direct client.
Yes.
The main focus was the supplier. So these events companies and media houses, agencies, so you find that they also have the corporate parties, where we are connecting the banks, the different small events, but a bit sensitive. You find that we are putting a setup in one bank, but try to connect all the branches across Uganda. So those small meetings, 2-3 hours. So we do a lot of events that involve live streaming, videography. So we basically handle a lot of events. The documentaries, corporate events, conferences, webinars, and we actually do concerts as well.
Yes.
Yeah, because we have recorded concerts like Maurice Killier, Spice Diana, and we have also recorded those under different events companies. Yeah, so that's more of what we do. So even if for weddings, we also do.
Yes.
And we cover that gap of live.
Yes.
If someone wants a professional live feed and a professional live stream. Actually, besides that, we actually do funerals as well.
You do funerals?
Yeah.
Hey.
So we are the people who are streaming.
People are crying for you. You are busy making money.
We actually don't focus on the money. We try to make sure we connect the other families, because assuming you lost someone and you are in the USA,
yes,
so you're not able to watch or give a message. So we have handled a lot of funerals. I'll use even Rajiv.
Yes.
The late Rajiv.
Yes.
So you find that we are able to, at least because they needed him to pass through the town, the different buildings, the different places.
So you're moving
he used to go. So we have our van where we put every equipment.
Yes.
So we are able to give the feed to the funeral service, to TVs. So people even out of Uganda, India, like at least trying to connect to those people to make sure. And besides that, our professional video conferencing still, even for those which are able, for example, there's one we did and the entire family was out of the country. But they needed to give a speech. We connected that as well. So it's not about just people watching. We are able to do that part whereby the family is able to give a speech. Basically, they feel they are part of the last day for their person. Yeah, so it's not about, at the time, it's not more of money, but we feel happy when families are able to at least say something and make sure they follow whatever you need. And a lot of times they also give you what they need. According to this, we don't want to do this. We want our mom to be like this. Then we want to see this. And the advantage with using us is whatever goes wrong, we protect.
Yes.
Whereby, because there are a lot of things that can happen during events. There are a lot of
contracts
things
with these people.
Yeah. We do sign contracts, but for those who know Lane Production and how we protect our client, they don't even need to worry, because a lot of times people keep calling from different countries, Boston, because we have ever worked for them. There are times when we had to just join the bride and groom. They are in different countries, and the family was having a function in Uganda. But they were all like as if they are in the same location.
Yes.
They asked the question, do you agree to take this one? They answer like,
yes.
They feel they are part of it's better than just having someone bring your picture, show that this is the Mko we are bringing, and they don't see. So we connect and make sure everything is working perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that is Shafic led Production. Now, I've seen you in the corporate circles. I need to know your feel and view of MCs. How are MCs in the corporate circles, and how do they do their business? Maybe you could share with us.
As a technical person still, I think the way I usually select or tell that this is a good MC is when we have a technical glitch, or when the client just changes something randomly. Yeah, so you find that you are at this event and something goes off, and you find this MC is actually trying to just shout, technical team, this one, what is happening, where is this? But the professional MC, usually, he'll bring in a story, or just pick one person there they know very well, and they're able to have a quick conversation as the technical team sorts something. Other times, it's not even a problem for the technical person. You find that this, for example, there are people who are speakers and they are a bit in a space where it is a bit sensitive. So the person first goes to the stage, then they bring their presentation. So the boss reaches the stage, they begin to do their presentation. They want to begin doing their presentation, and the guy bringing the presentation or the assistant is just giving us a flash. So as we load, the other MC who is not professional, you'll find that they are already complaining. But the professional one will keep asking the person who has come, this. They create a conversation. And
as you're rectifying.
As the people are able to sort that. Then other times you find that, how can I say it? The MC comes, because usually when we are shooting or picking clips from, if we are doing a short video or something to summarize, you find that we try to pick the MC. We need that part that opens up, that good point that opens up. Yeah. Then the MC comes and they actually don't say anything in terms of opening. They just say, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now begin. We'll have a prayer from...
Without giving a background about
we don't even have a background to pick. For some who are flexible, you find that we even tell them, you know what, in the middle, all the event is done. We tell them, come on podium, try to do something. Welcome to so and so. What. And I used to work with Dr. Ronnie Michegwank.
Yes.
And to me, of course, I will still say he's the best MC.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because I've seen what he does.
Yes.
Yeah, but you find that the times we used to come, if we have an event, so we either have an introduction video to introduce the event, but when it comes, still, there's always at least a 1 minute or 30 second talking about an event that we are going to have. So you can imagine when you're also picking, you're having content afterwards, it's something really, really that comes out well.
Yes.
I remember one time there's a conference we had, I think it was for Wash Water some time back. I don't remember well. But he came and he was talking about, I remember the story was about his maid today my maid came, then opened the tap. Like it was
natural.
For us, it was natural. But of course, me who knows him, I knew that this is now a chibozi to try to bring the what. But it was working perfect.
True.
And the same, you find that a good MC to the corporate, I feel you should do research about the event you're going to do and come, at least give us a 1 minute or 30 seconds
about the conference.
Yes.
Because they give it to you a few months.
You see that after that, the people usually are clapping, are happy with that cat story.
Yes.
Then we begin.
I know.
Yeah, not just, that's why nowadays you find that the short clips I usually do, or my team brings out, most of them you find that you'll finish the video without seeing the MC. And you find one of the MC telling you, why am I not there? So my question is, whatever you are saying is not part of the story or the conference you are doing.
True.
My job is to tell a story.
True.
If you say something that does not tell a story or part of the conference I'm doing, we are not going to put you in that video. Because at the end of the day, we have to show a client's video with a story. People are watching 3 minutes video.
Yes.
For the event that took 4 hours or 5 hours or 6 hours.
You need to explain what.
So I need to pick a bullet that makes sense.
Yes. So what are some of those things that you feel have kept Land Production on the top? Because there is no corporate function. I've not seen your team on board. What do you think has kept you there?
One of the things that keeps us still working with a lot of clients and a lot of the different people is first, we are reliable. Because being reliable in our industry is one of them. We usually tell clients, this is your event. Yes, you feel it is your event, you have paid.
Yes.
And but on our side, it's actually our event more than you.
Yes.
Because what goes out matters. We are at a level whereby we respect our brand. If we see professionalism is key on our side, because we have a brand to protect. So the turnaround time of our content, of our work is shorter. Yes. We are actually the quickest. When it comes to that, we are the quickest in terms of turnaround time. To the extent the event is done today, you have at least something today.
You deliver on time.
We deliver on time. Now, things have moved. People no longer need things that are going to take ages. And on our side, we are also busy. We want to clear our table. We don't want to keep a lot of work there. And also the other is, we are neat.
Yes.
Even when we build a stage,
yes.
Even when we try to do something, we make sure something is neat, no matter how small it is. And we are those people that don't, if something happens, the event, for example, you have reached at a place and something is changing, which is simple and which just needs us to bring some little extra equipment, we are not going to go back to the client
and charge extra.
For example, at times you reach to an event and you find that the place now they have brought a sign language person. Then they asked for 2 cameras, and the sign language needs another camera so that we are able to put the person there full time.
You provide.
So we are not going to say, now you didn't sort this one, it's not part of this.
Yes.
Team knows, sort that, get it out of the way. Because we have the equipment, we don't hire. It's not like there is a budget now we are incurring that quick.
Yes.
Because now we are already done and we're on the event, we need to get it and sort it. Then that's on the side of the direct client.
Yes.
Then on the side of the supplier, because we cover a lot of production for events companies and most of the leading events companies. And it's not that these people don't have a team. They have a team. But when it comes to sensitive events, their team won't handle. Because we invest more in the production. Our side, it's core. On their side, you find that it's not core. Some of them, you find that their focus is they are good with lights. It's where they invest more. Another, you find that screens is where they invest more. On our side, I can wake up in the morning and buy a $20,000 camera. Another person, they will think about buying a screen.
True.
Or they will think about buying a light because it's not their core. So you find that whichever job that comes that is sensitive on their side, we want to cover the pressure, Because this person, we believe the person who has got us a job sometimes, they don't know about production. So we don't want a client to wake up in the morning, they're asking them questions they are not able to answer. And once they give us the client, we usually tell the client, now whichever question you have, whichever thing you have, ask me. Because now I've taken over. I'm the production guy, I'm the technical guy.
True.
Because me, most of the time, I feel I have failed if they call the person who gave me a job to ask for something when I'm there or my team is there. So by that time, we try to make sure that we have taken the pressure away from them. Then also in terms of the content, they know on our side, they might be able to get someone cheaper. But after a few days, the client is looking for a video.
True.
After even a year, the client is looking for a video.
They're not having
And this nigga says, you know what? Me, I deleted it. I needed the space. You understand? Yes, on our side, we'll invest the space where we can keep content
How long?
for some
Keep
good
for how
years.
long?
By most of the content, 3, 4, 5
Years.
years.
Oh.
And we also advise these other suppliers to be able to get their hard drives, whereby we keep for you, we give you work,
Yes.
and you know you have a little bit of the content.
Yes.
And for some of the gigs that which we know, a lot of times it has happened because we do a lot of sensitive events. You reach, they tell you, no recording, no picture. There's a day we are paid to do some job, I think it was for, the people were very, very sensitive.
Yes.
And after reaching there, the guy told us, you know what? We don't want to shoot pictures showing faces, neither video showing faces. And we are connecting countries.
So how
Over 6 countries.
How did you handle that?
Of course, we now change the way we take our pictures in terms of angles. Then others, of course, those who are talking, sometimes they cover, they had masks because it's a very sensitive event.
Yes.
But guess what? After time, the guy said, you know what? I need some pictures for the people. So they did some pictures for the people, but we had taken some.
I know.
We had taken some, whereby you find that it's an event, but you find someone calls you themselves and they ask, take us a picture. Give it to me.
So you take and keep.
You take for them, they said, take and give it to me.
Okay, that's okay.
So as you're giving to the person, so those who had allowed, the pictures were what? Were there.
Yes.
Yeah, but of course, we had to refer to the policy.
True.
Before.
Non-disclosure.
Your policy
Yes.
was this.
Yes.
So a lot of things change, but one of the things is that we are flexible.
Yes.
Our turnaround time is good.
Yes.
We are experienced.
Yes. How many years?
Now, when it comes to years, when I start my background,
Yes.
on our side, it's more of a family where we do production.
Yes. Share
So-
with us.
We are 3 brothers.
Yes.
One works with Next Media, and he does international broadcast. It's called Med Areas.
Yes.
And the other is works with is our Gamba Nog. I will not say where he works. So his level is a bit classified. But I think we did our first TV show the TV show we did where we are editing and shooting, and it was called High School Talent Search back then. And usually I count 2011 because that's when we did something serious that came out. However, it was actually pro bono.
Yes.
It was not paid. But after that time, we never went back. We have never been hired. We are already, like we have never been, we have never looked for jobs that we want to be hired, the bigger percentage. We are picked.
Yes.
So then later on, I started also worked with Dr. Ronnie Michigwang.
Yes.
So I usually count 2011 because that's when something serious came out. But we've been doing cameras, recording our school things, the different things. Yeah, for some
So
good time.
15 years. Close. 15 years.
Yes.
In business. What equipments to a young man out there do you think they need to start off this business? Equipments in live streaming and what equipments do they need to purchase?
Usually when someone asks that question, what equipment?
Yes.
It's like someone asking, What car does someone need?
Yes.
You understand?
A basic young man that is admiring land production on a small scale.
Yeah, so what usually happens is equipment is just like cars. The same applies to the industry. It's just like photographers or video companies, or you're able to get at any price, but also the durability and the experience you get at that time also matters depending on the price. But when you look at the equipment, I think they're able to get something a bit simple.
Yes.
These when you say someone is going to stream,
Yes.
there are cameras which begin from between 3 millions,
Yes.
4, 5. It's a simple camera.
You mean 3 million is simple?
Okay, not really simple, not really simple. But I'm also looking at. There are some which I remember one time there's a job I was called and the people had now chopped wires. You know how you called a client was one of the one of the hotel, and the guy had came to stream with a webcam. So they got to realize, and these clients every day, they've been using the guy with the webcam and they think it is okay.
Yes.
Now they landed on someone who was professional. So this client says from South Africa, I did not pay my money to get me people who are using webcams.
True.
And also, I want a switch between 2 or 3 cameras. And I'm seeing your guy with one what?
Camera.
Yes. So what I'm avoiding,
yes,
because that day we entered and connected in just 5 minutes because it was a short notice call.
Someone contacted you?
Yes. We are called direct. So it was a short notice call and they said, come, we have a job, this and this. I mentioned the money. They said, it's okay, you come. Because the client had already blasted them and the client had people who were sleeping at the hotel for almost 2 weeks.
Yes.
They are going to have this meeting for 2 weeks. So it was a lot of money that was going to be lost.
Yes.
We connected in about 5 minutes, 10.
Yes.
Were you okay? And the guy said, now this is what I need.
Yes.
So you understand, a webcam is 300,000. He can play around and do it.
Yes.
But the risk that will come will be high. So that's why I recommend someone to at least, if you're able to get at least from 3 and above, you're able to get a camera which is a bit sensible.
Yes.
Then you get your your capture card, which is about also avoid something of below 100.
That brings me to the other question. Share with us your experience. Do you have a bad experience in this business of yours? Worst experience that you've had in the business and how you handled it?
The worst experience I've had in business was during COVID.
Yes.
You know, in COVID, we are one of those people who we are those guys that were doing the things right. I remember they were looking for someone to do the virtual campaigns for the president.
Yes.
And the guy, different people recommended me. So the guy reached to me and said, I have this job. There is someone who's going to speak. He did not mention that it's the president. There's someone who's going to speak.
Yes.
From one location, and I want them to speak to people from people in different locations. I'll need a tent with video conferencing things in Masaka, Mitiana.
Yes.
I think the other was Wakiso. He gave me about 3 locations. Yes. And the person is going to speak from another location.
Not telling it's the president.
Hey, now this is what we do. I said, this is a small gig.
Yes.
This is something very small. We gave him the price. We gave the guy the price. I told him, he said the deal. Not even saying a single coin to be removed.
Yes.
After saying, give me the artwork, now the day is approaching. That's when the guy told me it's now the president. So I told the guy, you know what? Okay. In my head, I was like, now, at least the internet.
It was your first experience with the president?
No. It was not the first experience because we've been doing these events back then. Yeah. So here, I was able to do the gig. So after that, some guy starts a TV show. After seeing that, he calls us in COVID. Now, of course, we had IDs because at that time we were doing nominations, what. We were moving. So we had the IDs, media tags. We went. In the night, as we were shooting, because curfew used to happen At 7, whether you have IDs or what, by that time we could not move over. So at 7, the show used to start at 7. These DJ shows that used to happen in the night. Then we're using some capture card. The thing blows up. So when the thing blows up, we had no option. And the time is almost to go live. That day we made calls, and one guy had the capture card in Entebbe Road, that side. So the issue is getting it there, like getting the capture card. So we got a guy, we took a risk, we went in the night, got arrested, we paid, got arrested, we paid, until we brought the thing. The boss was calling, he was chopping wires. He didn't know, he was asking what is happening. We told him something has blew up and we can't get it from anywhere. You could not ship anything, you could not. So we got the thing from the guy. Of course, we were 1 hour late to the show. We had to graphics and 1 hour late.
Yes.
But that day, it's one of the that experience we got that where we had no option.
Yes.
In COVID. So it's one of the worst experience that I ever got.
How about one of those gigs that this is it? This is one of those gigs that I've worked on and I know it's my best as a land production.
When it comes to those gigs, I think one of the gigs I can say it was good because a lot of gigs are good.
Yes.
But in terms of how it has happened is where makes it a success if it is changed in.
Yes.
So one time I was called, it's recently before the voting. No, the swearing in. The day before the swearing in. So as my team was setting the swearing in, I was at office planning to leave.
Yes.
And,
this very year?
Yeah.
Yes.
This very year.
Yes.
So I was called by a person and said, we have given your number. They are going to call you. The person switched off. So as I was there, the call comes in. Someone says, they gave us your number, that you're the only person who's going to connect the event at Munyonyo. This event has, people are going to be performing from down, the national anthem, the what, then the presidents are going to be sitting up. So we need a connection, vice versa. From up until down.
Yes.
I think it's a bit long. There are screens down, there are screens up, they sound down, they sound up. We want it to be vice versa both ways. And I said, okay, when is the event?
Yes.
The guy said, it's starting in 1 hour. I said, 1 hour. I told him, this is really, because the team is already setting the swearing.
True.
Then me, I'm at office. I called the guys. So I told him, so how much money are we talking about? So that I gauge now, how is the urgency? Yes. Does it balance with the money?
Yes.
Another person picked the phone and said, how much do you think how much is that money you think the president can't pay? We want you here now. So I just told my guys, you know what? Whatever you have set in Kololo, leave it there. Stop there. Switch to Munyonyo.
Yes.
And now there we have about 30 minutes, about 40 minutes now. As I was there, the guy calls again.
So how are you? You use lady cars? You use bikes?
That's why I called and said, no. One rule I have is no matter your agency, I don't use bikes on my equipment. No matter your agency. My team has to take a car.
Yes.
I don't risk my equipment. So, of course, the guy says, where are you? I said, LTD car.
We have a lady car.
So, me, one thing, I understand it was pressure, but I don't want pressure. I told him I'm coming. So I just put the other equipment in my car. I went. So the other ones, I just told them, whatever you have, just go. Connect with that as I reach. So, of course, we reached and were cleared, checked, entered quickly, and In about a few minutes, everything was set. The client was happy. And now at that time, I have no LPO. I have nothing.
You're working from...
It was just the order.
Yes, the order.
But in a few minutes, the job was okay. So that's what on my side more I call a success.
Yes.
When something is really a bit complicated and it's sorted within a few minutes and done. Yeah. So it's one thing like one thing they know about us, the complex things we are able to fix because we are quick when it comes to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you in a day, how we can run close to how many events? Because I can see you are in Kololo, you are in Munyonyo. You can run how many events on a good day?
I think on a good day we can run about, because we take a maximum of if these normal conferences in these simple conferences, about 200 people.
Yes.
Like those which don't need a lot of equipment, we can run up to 5. Yeah, because on our side, once every event should have a team member from our side. Like every event, even if we say now it is too much, we need to maybe add in a little bit of someone extra, the part-time people. As long as the event does not have a team member from our side, that's where we so the team we have, we can take up to 5, whereby they are all okay and moving on well. Yeah. So beyond that, it's a bit but there are times you can reach and go to this one gig and it is heavy.
Heavy in terms of what? Equipment needs?
Yes. Then also the manpower.
Yes.
So you find that the equipment, for example, when we are doing concerts, you find that we can take up to 2. Because
so
you find that
you have a full-time team, or sometimes you need to hire some of these people that you work with?
We have a full-time team. Yeah. Because otherwise the consistency wouldn't be there.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why most of our things, the consistency is there, no matter how many we take. So it's rare to have this one changed a bit because we hired. No. So we have a team that is trained. We keep training all the time.
Yes.
Make sure that the things are okay.
Yes.
And also those that we get, because we have some skilling project, which is called the Learn Skilling, the Learn Practical Skilling Hub.
Yes.
So we are able to give that experience. So we keep having trainings most of the time so that we are able to control the quality that we send.
Yes. What's the lead skilling?
It's called Learn
Yes.
Practical Skilling Project.
Yes. So tell us about that.
So the Learn Practical Skilling Project is more of, because you all know right now, for those who have, the different people who have hired, you find that you have this person who comes to do intern. And
so you give internship
yes, we give internship. Someone says, I have, they are graduating soon.
Yes.
They have studied film, media, whatever, anything around production. And you find that this person does not even know how to hold a camera.
Yes.
You come to their timeline on what they are taught on how to edit, and they are able to do one camera in terms of editing. You say, can you edit more than one? They can't. So you find that this person who has come is not usable at all. But they need, so they have a lot of theory, but in terms of practicals, 0. This person, you find that they are not able to do even a single video clip to be okay, and they are graduating 3 years of study. So you keep wondering what they're actually lacking. And when it comes to creative industry, most of the time
so you
find
only get people in line of videography and photography, or you can get any person?
We also get those, anyone around whatever we do, because we do stage setup, screens, sound,
Yes.
Lighting, all those things.
Yes.
So we get all people around that. And on my side, I have people who I picked from, who came from the ghetto.
Yes.
I have people who came from normal small studio where they are doing this, and we are trained to be able to start doing the work. So we give these people practical knowledge that needs to get the work done. So you find that you will tell them from the dress code, now from today, you don't come here with these kind of clothes. We want on the black, full like this, because anytime a gig comes in and we need to enter the shoot, you find that you take the person, they cannot even stand in front of 100 people. And the job you have started, you're going to be standing in thousands of people to take pictures or to take videos. So we bring in that practical knowledge that works immediately. In about 3 months, someone is able to find a department that they feel that they are good with, because we send you to the different departments. Today you can go with the live stream team. The next day you go with the sound team. The next day you go with the stage people. The next time you go with the videography team, photography team. So you find that we are able to tell that this person, when it's this side, the interest is too much. And you find that they learn that quick. Yeah, so that's how we do in terms of even the employees. And we have retained some. You find that people are really, really good, and you say you retain.
Okay. So concerts, which one would you say rank number one? Concerts, corporate gigs, weddings. Which ones do you enjoy working on best?
Of course, I love corporate gigs. Yeah, because the systems are clear. The requirements are clear. And the things are more clear.
Everything is streamlined.
Yeah, for example, today, this weekend, we have about 4 wedding live streams. And video, live feed. But up to now, you find that some, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this. Some we haven't done the links. Like, there are things. So I have to get involved more. But with the corporate, the system is already aligned. For this side, I have to make sure by Friday you're still getting some information to get done. But
and concerts also streamlined like that?
When it comes to concerts, concerts, yes, are streamlined. But as you know, concerts, the times are there and everything is okay to start this. And also the concert, sometimes you find, being that we work with a lot of different people. So you come with a certain equipment, you'll find that the person there has a different equipment. Now you need to switch something to make the connections are the same. So there are those that you need to take extra equipment as possible. And that happens to the weddings and to the concerts. Because weddings, you're going to reach there and the person, you came with your digital signals and what? You find the guy they hired has a banana mixer. You find the other on his screen takes only analog signals. So now you need to convert, downscale, do what? So those ones are a bit not clear. But for the corporate, you find that the bigger percentage of corporate, you find that the companies which do these events are already digital and they're up there. Others, you find that we are doing the entire thing from the stage, lighting, screens. So PA system, the complete things, we know our signals and everything is fine. So you don't need to put a lot of equipment put there. But these other ones, all of them have to send extra equipment. So, and the extra equipment means reducing of the gigs that you would have had, you would have done.
So, as Len Production, where do we get our gigs more? Partners or from these suppliers?
As Len Production, I think we are actually pre-qualified with a lot of organizations. And we do get a lot of work still from these clients. And when it comes to the direct clients, of course, the gigs come when there are a lot of services. So we get more direct gigs from these clients we are pre-qualified with. The Parliament, the Office of the President, the UN, the banks. Like we are pre-qualified with a lot of different organizations because we have all the documents, we are on different systems, we are basically compliant, whether URA, whether NSSF, like all these things. So we get more gigs that side.
Yes.
But still, when it comes to what we call, on our side, we call it the daily bread.
Yes.
We get the daily bread also from these suppliers.
Yes.
Yeah. Because these suppliers will also cover a certain gap on their side. And these suppliers still, you reach that, and what makes us different is these suppliers know that lane production is not going to wake up in the morning, come on your site, and they market themselves.
True.
Because once we are working for an events company or supplier, we make sure whether uniform or what.
Hey, you put on the uniform of the company that has hired you.
Yes.
True. I think that's professional.
Because we believe every person is able.
Has hired you to come and do live feeds and live streaming. You come and put on the shirts of Twinner Shots.
Yes, we'll send a team and you put on those shirts, get the live feed done, make sure it is perfect.
Yes, and
you're able to get another gig, because at the end of the day, you as the supplier, you know who does the work.
Yes.
So we believe also in divide and rule sometimes.
Yes.
So the advantage with us now, why we work with a lot of corporate, also events companies, we understand that they are LPOs. Not all the time the client is going to pay.
Yes.
So we have agreement with these people whereby we have a statement. Once we come and work for you, Bate, and the team leaves,
yes,
they're not going to start calling you in the corridor. Come, we need some money. We need some fuel.
We need a cut.
Give us some fuel.
Yes.
To Twinner Center. No.
So you don't believe in, do you believe in those commissions? Do you give some commissions at times? Do commissions make businesses work? Vis-a-vis, actually, the referral businesses in BNI. That is a question I want you to answer as well.
When it comes to of course, when it comes to BNI,
yes,
there's also something that give us gain.
Give us gain.
Once you give me business,
yes,
I'll make sure I look for you business.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So that's the BNI way.
Yes.
Yeah. But
there's a local Ugandan way of doing it.
But for the local Ugandan way, it's not bribes, it's not what?
Yes.
Sometimes you need to appreciate people.
Yes.
People make calls. People go extra mile.
Thank you for thinking about me.
Yeah. Yes. People go extra mile. You find that someone is driving their car to a certain location with you, make sure you get the business.
We call it motivation.
Because what happens if you don't get a gig? He loses the fuel.
True.
So you have got the gig. Can't you
reimburse
give something, they return the fuel?
True.
So it's not necessarily that one happens.
Yes.
So we appreciate.
Yes.
Even sometimes, even you at home, you can appreciate your maid or anyone.
True.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily the other direction.
Has social media affected your business in any way? The what? The social media. People putting up work that is either theirs or not theirs, but has it affected your business in any way?
I need to understand your question well.
Like, do people get your work and put it on their pages?
Yeah.
To show that it is their work for them to get business.
There's a guy in, there are some guys in Kenya. So sometimes he sends me a client. Yes. So you know how someone sends you a client?
Yes.
And this is the number, this person needs this and this.
Yes.
I don't know the person.
Yes.
So I check, thank you. At times, I even thought it's over the client or something. But I started going through the WhatsApp business. I saw the guy had put my work with the proper names. Yes. This event was done, the pictures, the video. You know how you do your catalog with things which are not yours.
Yes.
But now in my head, I was thinking, this guy is from Kenya.
Yes.
He's giving me gigs which are in Uganda. It means he's using my work to get me the gigs.
True.
So I said this one, I'll not approach or care about the content.
Yes.
But then also being that on our side, sometimes you find that we are paid to come shoot an event, pictures we are giving to media people, we are giving to social media guys, influencers. like we are those guys that are giving content to these other people, the media, the TV guys, the newspaper guys. So we don't watermark a lot.
Yes.
So sometimes when we find the work on another person,
as long as you've done your work,
it's not a surprise to us. And as long as we have done the work, they have pushed the work.
You don't.
Have you ever seen an advert with a logo?
No.
That it was done by this, but don't you get to know who did the work?
True.
So sometimes on the level we are,
you don't care.
Some things are not.
So what limitations do you have for this job of yours? Do you have any limitations that you feel as you're progressing? These are your limitations.
In business, on our side, the limitations are a bit not that much in terms of the business, because we try to at least do a lot of research around our industry.
Yes.
And also try to also learn more once we hear something that is able to support, bring in those people that we know that they're able to give us different trainings and ideas.
You take your team for training?
Yeah, we do. Whether it's Men's Day, also bringing someone to make sure they are okay, because you don't want someone
team building.
You do team buildings. You have to make sure we are in the creative world. It's a creative team.
Yes,
our head needs to be fresh.
Yes,
sometimes I can enter office and someone is there watching cartoon.
Yes,
I will not quarrel because he's watching cartoon.
Yes,
I'll just talk about my deadline. I'm expecting that by Friday. I hope you are aware.
Yes,
because now the head is tired. It's trying to make sure the head is what.
Yes.
Yeah, so our business is a bit different. Our heads need to be okay. Otherwise, but for the industry, you find that I think a lot of what is happening that is limiting. Right now, we have a lot of people who think they can do
what you're doing,
what we do.
Yes,
and others, of course, are able to. Others are able to mess up because we also have people we work for and they switch.
You have competitions. You have competitors. Are they competitors or work partners? You have competitors in this business?
I think on my side, those that I see are big, I would call competitors.
Yes.
I'm already collaborating with them.
Yes.
I do their work. They give me work.
But I don't think there's
so I don't find them as competitors. Yes. Of course, these small ones who we feel are doing what we do because you find that you do something, you find it the next time it's done by this person.
Yes.
Those ones are there.
Yes.
But sometimes they are not on our focus because you find that what we live is what they do.
Yes.
So we don't focus a lot on those small people. But the only thing that they affect is you find that they're affecting the prices now.
Yes. They're giving a lower rate.
They are giving a lower rate,
yes.
But still we also have a standard to keep, whereby I'll not go to a certain rate. So some gigs you find and say,
there's a client for everyone.
Yeah, there's a client for everyone. The cake is too big.
Yes.
So, and even if one day, how many jobs can you do? Are you going to stream a funeral, then you stream a Kwanjula, stream a what?
You can't.
So everyone has a part to
Mr. Shafic, we want to thank you for sacrificing your time to come to the MC's Chimeza. For our viewer out there who doesn't know how to get you, of course, there's referral, there's BNI, there's your partners, and of course, the suppliers. Do you have social media space that someone can connect up with you if they need you?
For those who need to connect with Lane Production,
yes,
you just have to check the social media platforms, which is Lane Production Uganda. Yes. And also you can check our website, which is www.laneproductionug.com.
Yes.
But for those who need to come to office, it's Tinder, Friend Building, level 2. That's where we are located. And that's more of how you can get Lane Production.
Yes.
And even for those who don't who need to understand the business better. I know there are a lot of youth.
Yes.
There are a lot of people in the ghettos, people who have nothing to do.
Yes.
People who believe, because one thing we had as in this industry was people used to believe photography, videography is more of something of the lower.
Yes.
The lower class.
True.
I remember one time when I contacted one of the social media person at that time we are beginning. to push for us Lane Production.
Yes.
So she asked what do you do? We mentioned the things we do, and she actually ghosted us. She did not even like how much are you giving or what. We tried to chase to follow up. She didn't. I said, you know what? Let me ignore this one.
Yes.
But after seeing, because she had saved my number, I had saved hers, after seeing the statuses and the socials when I started doing it myself,
Yes.
she realized we were actually working almost every day.
Yes.
She came and approached and said, the fact is, I underestimated your job. I did not believe it could be a business I could market, because I thought about the content and the things I will do, and I don't see any. You only do, I know photographers work weekends, one wedding and what. But I've realized you guys work almost every day. Because we leave home from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, at least you have a gig.
True.
So for those who feel that photography or camera or anything about stage, screens, is able to change something in your life, and get in touch, because we have the Lens Skilling Hub.
Yes.
We are able to talk and see how we are able to help,
Yes.
and also see what you might be interested in, and we are able to discuss and find a way of helping. Because I believe anyone who is interested in photography or videography or anything around production, I respect that.
True.
Because that's how all we started.
True. Okay, Shafic, thank you very much. Like we told you, the MC's Chimeza is a platform that we bring experts to share their knowledge and stories to improve the industry. I've been MC Bate, and if you have content and you feel you need to come to people that are professional to produce this content, we are open at the 4th podcast space at Twinner Shots. Please, Element Scots, bring all your content for production, because the experts are here for you. Thank you so much for viewing us. On to the next one. Bye-bye.